our desk where we have some good news to get to because our Doug Evans has joined me. Doug, always a pleasure. It is, because Doug, I feel like normally you're on car chase stories.
Yeah.
There's always something going on, and today you have a really good community story.
I do. It's good, but it's also just
it is heartbreaking.
Tremendously heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You guys. I had an editor of a newspaper contact me over the weekend and said, listen, we're doing this story.
So Doug, keep talking real quick. I think we have to put on your microphone.
Sorry.
Let's put that on and make sure people can hear you. How about now, you guys? A little better?
I only do this for a living, you guys. So,
you were so excited to speak about it.
I was. As I was saying, I got contacted by the editor of this newspaper, said, we're doing this story that I think you'll be interested in, and this family needs some help. And I read the story, and I was like, oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, how heartbreaking. Let me just set it up, and then we're going to play the interview, okay? So this couple from Peachtree City, he has got a terrible degenerative neurological disorder, and I have the name of it here, but I'll talk as I'm trying to get that. She is his caretaker and has been his caretaker for 3 years, sole caretaker,
right.
24/7. He has progressive supranuclear palsy.
Oof. Okay.
And so it's very rare. He is nonverbal and just requires constant care, you guys. So anyway, she's had the most devastating diagnosis herself. In the last 2 weeks, she's found out that she has salivary gland cancer.
Yeah.
And it's bad. It's really, really bad. And I contacted them, went over to their home the other night and spent the evening with them. And she's facing surgery next week, actually. And she kind of describes this in this interview. So let's go ahead and play the interview for you to listen to.
Just recently, in the last 2 weeks, have found out that I have salivary gland cancer, and I'm going to have major surgery, and then the recovery is going to be quite difficult and require me to have a feeding tube and a tracheostomy. They're going to have to take the majority of my tongue out and then replace it with a graft from either my leg or my arm, and it will take it almost a year to rebuild. And while that is happening, I won't be able to use it. So that'll be the reason for the feeding tube. And while all that is happening, I will either have chemo or radiation or both. I don't know for sure, because tomorrow is when I go for the treatment plan meeting, and it's tomorrow at 12:30. And I understand it'll be 4 hours long, and I'll meet my whole team that will take care of me for the duration of this journey that I'm about to go on. And they will tell me how everything is going to go. But what we have found out is that during all of this, that our insurance, Medicare insurance, will not cover in-home help to take care of my husband Wesley during that time. So we are going to have to pay for it out of pocket.
Doug, that's so heartbreaking.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. So he needs in-home health care. She's going to be in the hospital herself, literally fighting for her life with this diagnosis. If, perhaps people in our audience know that salivary gland cancer is one of the worst that you can get, and it's just very, very terrible. And so the community is trying to raise money through a GoFundMe to help Melodie Wood and her husband Wesley foot the bill for his health care.
Awesome.
And so coming up, in the newscast tonight, we'll be hearing more about that, but we'll also be talking about this GoFundMe and how people can help.
Awesome. And I assume if people are wanting to know more information streaming along with us, if they went on GoFundMe, searched her name, I'm sure she would probably come up.
Yes, absolutely. Either a search on Wesley Wood or I think it's Wesley dash Melodie Wood. You can find it on there.
Awesome.
So it's a great thing that people are doing. I tell you, after I did the interview and shut down the camera, I just sat there and listened to her for the longest time.
She's probably really lonely.
She's scared to death.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Naturally. And so when I left, you know, I never do this. I mean, we're news people, right? I never do this. I just sat down. I just set my equipment down and said, "Can I give you a hug, please?" And she said, "Sure." You know, so they've just got a really hard time ahead of them,
especially before the holidays too.
Right. So hopefully, you know, people will help out, step up and help out.
Well, Doug, thank you so much for bringing this story to our attention, introducing Wesley and Melodie to us, definitely sending them all the good vibes and love as they go through this journey.